What's up, everybody, and welcome back for another Big Easy Bets college basketball play of the day. It's Saturday, March 16th, and we are now roughly 24 hours, one day away from a brand new March Madness bracket. I'm excited. It's right around the corner. You can smell it. I'm feeling good, although yesterday was not a good day. We go 1-3. Look, we're not going to have a good day every time out. The goal is to not have two bad days in a row. So that's what we're going to try to avoid today. I have to vent on Alabama. Thank you to Houston, -9.5. They won by like 30. I have to vent on Alabama. I'm so sick and tired of this Alabama team. I'm more mad at myself than anybody because I keep falling for this same ridiculous trap. Alabama stinks. They don't shoot it well. They just shoot it a lot. They turn it over a lot, and they don't rebound well. Ken Pom has this infatuation with their offense. I don't buy it. I'm not falling for it again. You will not see me bet Alabama one time in the March Madness tournament, and they probably won't make it that far. If you're a Bama fan, I'm sorry, but your team stinks. All right, we're back today with 4 plays. Hit that like and subscribe button down low. We're going to try to get back on track, starting with Purdue taking on Wisconsin. We were on the wrong side of Purdue yesterday, who couldn't make free throws and lost Braden Smith with a leg injury for about 6 to 7 minutes of game time. When he goes out, they're up 10. Next thing you know, Michigan State, of course, gets right back into the game. Him being out, the offense kind of had no identity at that point. It was just feed it to Edey, but there was no movement by anybody else. He's questionable to play. I would imagine he's going to play. But if you have bigger fish to fry and you're not really worried about the Big Ten tournament, maybe Matt Painter sits him. Wisconsin's played really well in the Big Ten tournament. They routed Maryland 87-56 and then beat and covered against Northwestern. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to take Wisconsin plus 5.5. AJ Storr's averaging 23 points per game in the tournament. He's coming off a 30-point game, and I really don't think they have a matchup for him. He's a long guard, size, but also length, can shoot it well from the outside, and then when he gets around the rim, he's going to finish it on your head. So give me the Badgers plus 5.5. Edey down low. Kral is he's not strong enough to bang with him down low, but he is long enough to potentially make his life a little bit more difficult than it otherwise would be. He's a 7-footer, so just kind of make his jump hooks a little more tough than they normally are. We're going to go Wisconsin plus 5.5. Second play, we're going to the other Big Ten matchup. Nebraska taking on Illinois. Sometimes you have to ride the hot hand, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to ride the hot hand of Kosai Tominga, America's sweetheart. If you don't know who this guy is, tune into this game. You're going to find out quick. Nebraska plus 4.5. If not for some questionable officiating, we may have been looking at Ohio State versus Nebraska. It was a really a funky game there down the stretch for the Buckeyes. This Illinois team has the 238th ranked perimeter defense. This Nebraska team may not shoot at the highest percentage, but they shoot a lot of threes and are coming off a beatdown of Indiana where they shot 14 of 32 from deep. Give me the Huskers plus 4.5. You got to ride the hot hand. Third of 4 plays today, Houston taking on Iowa State. This could be the square bet that we should avoid, but I have to do it, and I'm going to do it. Give me the over 121.5. Everyone's on it. It's a very public play. It's a very low number, but it's so low. All we need is 62-60. We're in the money if we can find 62-60. It's such a low number. Houston just scored 82 points against a solid Texas Tech team. Shots started falling in the second half. That's a large part of why we're going this route. Sharp started hitting shots from the outside. Cryer's always going to be able to hit shots, it seems. Shed, if he could get a little hot from the outside. I'm like laughing because it's such a low number that it's such a fishy play, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going over 121.5. Iowa State scored 76 points in both of their games of the tournament. 2 great defenses, 2 really tough teams. I know both of them well. Live ball turnovers are what comes from good defense. Fast break points is what comes from live ball turnovers. Over 121.5 in Houston, Iowa State. And our fourth and final play of the day, UConn taking on Marquette in the Big East Championship. You know Danny Hurley's going to have his guys ready to roll. This is his step 1 to winning another national championship. Marquette likes to run. You got to credit them for getting here without Tyler Kolek, the all-conference, all-American point guard. We're going to go over 141.5 in this one. The pace should be quicker than UConn would prefer. They've proven they can hang if the pace is a little quicker. Marquette wants to run and gun. Shaka wants to put points up on the board and put pressure on you. There's too many shooters on the court. We've been seeing a lot of free throws in the Big East tournament as well, a lot of quick whistles. So we're going to go over 141.5 as our fourth and final play of the day. To recap, we are going Wisconsin plus 5.5. We're going Nebraska plus 4.5. Houston, Iowa State over 121.5. And UConn, Marquette over 141.5. 4 plays. We got to get back on track. The goal is always and always will be do not stack bad days in a row. Good luck.